the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In the season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, well, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go in Glendale. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson's got it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Finds London on the slant. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Benson now from the gun. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd, less than a yard.
Let's go.
Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Benson is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey Benson, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Carter on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. Throwing now on first down, Levis. He lets a heater go deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Titans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Titans and Will Levis set to take over again. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. Levis now on first down. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, Levis. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On the play fake, it's Levis. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Levis now off the play fake. Launches one deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
To throw again on second down, Levis. He's loaded another one up. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at third and still 10 here. Throwing off the play fake here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Levis. This one's caught. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Free, up the middle, it's a breakaway. To the 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They are coming off their 1st interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A give left side to Benson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Check. Smash.
Benson once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready. Go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning the run game.
The Titans headed back out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. No return on that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action here. Big gain downfield. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 32 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Max Melton with the INT. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 9. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Levis here on first down. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Outhead the Cardinals now on offense. And this has become must-score territory now every time out since they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Throwing now off play action. Gets everything he has under this throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down up across the 30-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to the air here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Levis throwing again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans tack on 7 more to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one's complete to London. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From midfield now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
There we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Levis back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Fourth and forever coming up.
29 down, 22 Rita. They like 13.
On the play fake, it's Levis. He put everything he had into this one. He connects downfield on 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans running them out of the building. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans continue adding on to that lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, shot.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Wilson's got it. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take 7 points off the deficit. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Evans now to return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
49, Mike 40.
Levis now off the play fake. Lays out left side and gets it. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Levis now on 1st down. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Like 54.
Give now to the running back. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. We've got a screen to the running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
On 2nd and 4. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Drake London with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut into the lead by another point. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league. but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better, as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Cardinals get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Throwing now from the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run.
And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense making its way back out now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Here's second and 2. Finds London on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing from the gun here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it yet again. And the Titans rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this one is away, and he got all of it, and then struggling to center it. Oh, how about this? I think that's going to be a safety. Talk about a couple of wild twists over the course of just one play.
Well, Kate, I got to tell you, if that's not the perfect example that an NFL game can change in an instant.
Yeah, and there were a couple of instants on that play, partner.
We go from a possible touchdown to a turnover to one of the most unlikely safeties our eyes have ever seen. And it all happens in a mere couple seconds. Welcome to the NFL.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Titans are going to take over after the interception. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far. But now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The outcome's decided here. Bucs will get a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Third and long for him here. He put some juice on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Broncos enjoyed